Yeah.
Because he made his money in PayPal, which is a software.
So I can answer the question for you. So how he reached billionaire status was not solely from what he does with finance.
Okay.
So he invested in a lot of real estate on the side, which is what they do at financial advisors do with people's money. You know, they pile it up. They do a lot of different things.
So
and they
he
put
was
it in
good
real
enough
estate.
that he had discretionary income to invest in real estate.
Absolutely. But he also I lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. He did the finance. He did real estate. Oh, I'm sorry. When he signed he went independent for a while, and then whenever we decided not to get married, he was like, "Well, I would rather have less free time since I was only keeping my company that way, like private. I mean, in its own sector for whatever. Not sector. That's the wrong word. Anywho, sorry, I got nervous for a second.
Okay. No, it's all good. It's all good. You're not on the hot seat.
So he was an eccentric
he
billionaire.
He signed contracts with banks when they wanted to work with him, and those were very, very big. And so he's getting a plethora of that. Then he'd go invest it, and then he was great with numbers. Super.
So, as Myron said, you basically just didn't like him that much.
I didn't like
100%.
the way he wanted me to be, because if he would have said, "Hey, I want you to have more time with your daughter and be able to be softer," no, it was, "Nope, you don't need to have this. When you do this, we're going to do this with the money, and it's not going to be in your name." It was very, "I'm going to control it. It's not for you." And to me, that's like, "Are you trying to pimp me? I don't get it." Pimp me
I don't
without
think
the whole
billionaires
stuff.
need to pimp, but do you believe the man is the leader in the relationship?
Yeah.
Are you a follower?
Not a follower of anyone. I'm submissive to the right man.
Sartine.
I'm not a follower of anyone, but I'm submissive to the right
No,
man.
I mean
that doesn't make
just
sense.
I'm not a follower to just anyone. Like, you can't just get me to. I'm not.
Sartine, what do you think, bro?
In that way.
I think it makes sense because you can't follow some weak ass dude.
Let the right man lead.
I'm
That's
not
why it's
just
hard on
gonna
these girls.
follow
They
you.
want a guy that
Yeah,
can
so-
lead. But look at most of these guys. Could you follow most of these guys?
Yeah,
out there?
what he says before, like when women say, "I want a guy to buy me flowers," she wants someone she's attracted to buy her
Yes.
flowers. When she says,
gotta be the
"Hey, I
right
want
guy.
someone to be expressive to me," no, you want someone who's attractive to you to be expressive to me. And when women say, "I want a man to lead," or "I'm a boss bitch," what she's saying is she's looking at 85% of the men she encounters, and she's like, "I am not going to follow this weirdo here." And then if the right man comes, then his masculinity allows her to be feminine. And that's probably what she's
I
looking at.
think they think that, but one thing I know for sure as a business owner is when someone comes onto a job, the first thing you have to do is train them. The person that's easiest to train is the one who has prior experience. So if you've lived 30 odd years and you have not been submissive and you've not been following a man's lead, then you're going to come into that relationship with a lot of baggage. A lot of training is going to be required, and it's going to be quite chaotic. Like, for example, there's a number of women that you could ask. They're probably not here. Many of them might be in Mississippi, Louisiana.
Just maybe.
Yeah.
Yes, they'll be there. You say, "Can you follow a man's lead?" Yes, full stop, no explanation. When you have the explanation, that's when we know there's a problem.
I think a lot of these guys
What
aren't
did I
capable of
explain?
leading.
Were you
I think
meaning
we
me?
sometimes forget because we're around like higher level dudes that we like kind of aren't around these guys. But you see a lot of these guys are just not capable.
I got
of it.
I have
you're right.
I have a quote for you guys.
my-
I have a quote for you guys. This is from.
This better be deep, Rolo.
Yeah, it's very
It's always
deep. Okay,
deep.
because this reminded me of something here. This is actually from the 16 Commandments of Poon by Roy Royce
Poon?
from back in the day. This is number 3.
She might know
This
it
is
already.
No, because this is exactly what he was talking about here.
What was commandment number 3, Natalia? Do you remember the commandments of Poon? Wasn't that a movie you were in?
Yes. Yeah. No, that was chocolate foam. 3, you shall make your mission and not your woman your priority. Forget all those romantic cliches of the leading man proclaiming his undying love for a woman who completes him. Despite whatever protestations to the contrary, women do not want to be the one or the center of a man's existence. They, in fact, want to subordinate themselves to a worthy, say that with me, worthy man's life purpose to help him achieve that purpose with their feminine support and to follow the path that he lays out. You must respect a woman's integrity and not lie to her that she is your everything. She is not your everything, and if she is, she will soon not be anymore.
I think you hit it perfectly. Yeah.
I have a question.
Go ahead,
What
Lucy.
when you say you have to teach them and train them, I think that's a lot of parents. That's their job. My father, like I said, set the example. I didn't mean that as a flex, like, "Oh, he showed me $1 million in a duffel bag. You could never flew me private." That's not what I mean. That stuff is superficial. What I mean is he like, he raised me right. I don't have daddy issues. Like, I don't have, like, people would say, I don't have daddy issues.
He gave you a good example of what a man is.
He gave me a good example, yeah. So if you want to train me and I say...
No, I don't want to train you.
I don't mean you.
No.
I mean...
I'm sure these 3 guys here would be happy to train you, though, but not me.
I'm so good, thanks. No, if a man, you know what I'm saying. Anyway,
I
so
can dig it.
if you're like, I want to train you under this, program of life for us to be great, and I say, yeah, that doesn't match up to what seems right. Who set the example for me to be who I am and grow? That doesn't align with me. That doesn't make any sense. Then that's me not being submissive and what? Like, no.
Was your mom a stay-at-home mom?
She worked as well, but she was a professional singer and stuff. It was her passion. She did her passion.
All right, so she did like a little side hustle that didn't really make money like that. Your dad was the predominant
she didn't do a side
breadwinner.
hustle. She was very well known.
Your dad was the predominant breadwinner, and he paid most of the bills, correct?
Correct.
Okay, that's exactly what the billionaire probably wanted you to do, and you didn't want that life. So I would say he pretty much kind of did follow and emulate what your father had out. The thing is that he probably just wasn't attractive enough for you to fully submit.
Not accurate.
There's no way you like
the byproduct is that you didn't marry him.
So
like every girl, because here's the thing, man. Like girls like to sit here and be like, oh well, etc. Like every girl at the end of the day wants a man by their side that they can love, admire, and respect. If a girl gets offered to be married by a man and she declines it, I know off rip he did something wrong. If he has a lot of money, but you don't marry him, he's probably a weirdo. You kind of alluded to it earlier with him collecting rocks and being autistic. He probably wasn't sexually attractive to you like that. You probably didn't find him arousing. No, you would have been with him if that was the case.
So
he had some kind of.
So what's your explanation? What's your explanation?
My explanation is that he wanted to put me in a box that only he could control. It wasn't about the benefit of myself and my daughter. It was, this is what I want you to do because I don't want you to be able to leave if I fuck up. And everyone's human and everyone makes mistakes. If you do
like
something,
to leave?
No, if you look, if you put your hands on me, if you call me out of my name,
This is a political
Wait, call you out of your name. I'm not suggesting it, but word? You gonna break a marriage because of that? Word?
The only time that's okay is in a very specific scenario, and we know what we're talking about there. No, but
you know your grandma got cheated on, and it was like, it is what it is. Like
that
maybe your
with
mother
successful
as well.
men, sometimes that's something you have to be willing to accept.
Right.
That wasn't something that I even kind of saw.
I agree with you. If a
being,
guy gets physical, get him out of there.
He's still
for
hit
sure.
though. Yo, Rolo, is this a burning desire or no?
Oh, this no. Well, I was going to say
genuine desire.
It's like well, it's not. Well, the thing is he wasn't a worthy man to commit to. That's I think people like lose their shit when they say, well, he's a billionaire.
It wasn't my loss. Like it wasn't.
You can still have a billionaire
I'm
that you're
okay.
like kind of creeped out. If you're creeped out by a billionaire, you're still creeped out by a dude. Okay, it doesn't matter what the guy is broke.
I'm going to respectfully disagree. I think it was your loss. And that's the thing. Like we kind of sit here.
Well, it's definitely a loss.
Here's the problem, man. We don't tell women when they fuck up. Like the thing is that you might get 2 or 3 good guys that come through in a lifetime for you, and the more things you have that are against you, I call them handicaps. You're older, you have kids, you have a questionable past, you're involved in some type of profession that might fuck you up. Hold on. Right? You get some of these guys that come in that genuinely like you and want to marry you. You might get 2 or 3 of these guys in a lifetime, right?
Yes.
That actually like you and want to provide for you.
Go.
And women tend to like meet these guys, like, oh no, he wasn't good enough. Break up with him, not take it seriously, and then try to come back later and realize, oh no, I fucked up. And like, women don't get it. Like when you have a kid, as you get older, it just gets harder and harder and
we
harder.
want it all.
And
we don't prioritize.
And the more money
That's
you
it.
make, the harder it becomes. So all you're doing is kind of like just handicapping yourself to find a guy. And we don't tell women like that was a bad decision. You probably should have stuck it out with that guy because you don't think you could. You really can't do better like you think you can. But the problem is that you girls all think you can do better.
Yes.
And the reality is you really can't.
Can I say
think that
something?
my priority
I
is
just
to be
want to say
happy.
something.
Yes, we can.
I just want to say something.
Whoa,
Yes,
really?
we can. Absolutely.
If a man really loves you,
Love?
truly,
We're talking about love?
truly, if a man really loves you, really wants to be with you, really admires everything that you are in totality,
We're
not
talking about
just
love.
who you are, and everything that you do, everything you aspire to have, everything you aspire to gain from your profession, your livelihood, everything else, he would never tell you what to do with your money. Tell you how the money situation is going to
Advice
go.
is one thing. Advice. I mean, he's a financial advisor and became very wealthy because of it. Of course, I think your advice is valid.
That's a sense of
but when
insecurity.
it's selfishly fueled, and you're telling me something that you would tell one of your you wouldn't tell one of your clients' granddaughters to do with a man. Now I see
He's
manipulation.
dating you, not his granddaughter's clients. Sorry.
That's not what I'm saying. If you're giving me advice with you, you're telling me I should make you my end all be all no matter what. And if you fuck up, I can't go anywhere. I can't.
You like to leave.
Respect
You're flighty.
myself.
You're flighty.
I was in an 8-year relationship and then a 4-year relationship. That's all I know. That's all I
got 2 questions here, and with all due respect, the billionaire is the baby daddy, right?
No.
No?
No.
She wishes. I wish that for you, love. Like, I wish that for you, that he was a baby daddy.
So he was just a guy that you just said, you know what, I'm not into this, and he's a billionaire, but I don't care.
I mean, I didn't say it like that. He was.
It was
his
a weaker
name.
guy. A weaker guy was the baby daddy.
No.
A weaker guy.
I was going to say,
like the baby daddy. The baby daddy was stronger.
That's my question. Is like, what was the characteristic difference between the billionaire and the baby daddy?
They couldn't.
Are they comparable at all?
They're here.
Opposites, right? Opposites, right?
Huh?
Opposites, right?
Not opposites. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you go billionaire or 6-figure earner, that's a big difference.
No, not a money thing, but what about personality?
Characteristics.
Personality,
Worthy
yeah, very
man.
different.
Thank you.
Very different.
Yeah.
Very different. And my baby daddy. I did prolong the relationship, and I didn't leave and run away as soon because
you left.
I did,
Yeah.
because if I'm not going to let my daughter grow up seeing anything that I don't think that she should.
Fair enough.
So I will leave. But he was very different. He was very different culture. They were one was Jewish, one was black and white.
Oh, and there goes the chat. Holy shit.
2 different.
With the baby daddy's black and white?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Of course, the rich guy was a Jew. I mean, come on.
I mean, in Louisiana, Creole people are everywhere.
Sure, yeah.
That's where I'm
French
from.
Quarter,
I was
yeah.
one of the what?